Hi Capricorn, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So for the month of January, I decided to extend the 2020 sneak peek reading. So for those of you that are looking for an overall yearly guidance, that reading is still going to be available to purchase until mid-month. And the other one, it's a special creation that it's also focused in 2020 energy, but in terms of actual resolutions, intentions you want to set for the year. So basically it's a reading that guides us through different type of intentions that some of you have in terms of your prosperity, health and well-being, personal evolution and growth, and love. And I want you to write to me one intention for each topic, and the reading looks upon the materialization potential, so the manifestation potential of accomplishing that throughout the year or not. So if you would like to know more details about those specials or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Capricorn, I do feel like some of you, during January, the majority of you might be trying here to work out some relationship issues, some pending issues that have been keeping you from fully, committing or emotionally developing here something very important for some of you, very exclusive. So for some of you, this is about relationships that have more of an intimate romantic connotation, but for others of you is where as well you're investing your feelings into something, because even in terms of your pursuits, career-wise, professionally, there seems to be something lacking that you want to put into place that deals with the emotions, the creative, energy that you're putting into the work you're doing. Some of you are looking for something a little bit more vibrant, more stimulating, more unique to either work with or to just engage in terms of your social life or hobbies, or pursuit to just add a little bit of novelty, a little bit of spice, a little bit of color to your life. Some of you are really in this energy of wanting to bring into your life different type of experiences that at the same time enhance what you already have going on that is positive and add just different elements. I feel like some of you that are in relationships, you're trying to reinvent those relationships in a way that they don't fall into routine, boredom, stagnation. You're looking to do things with your partner, even with your friends as well. They're going to, again, bring something different to the relationship, to not let it fall into, an energy that is just absent from liveliness and absent from stimulation. So I feel like strongly throughout the month you're looking for stimulation of all sorts. You're also looking for connection. So you have the Emperor as your past influence and the Lovers as how you are processing and internalizing emotionally and internally all the things that are happening during January. So the very first thing here is that some of you, you are opening up your options where you have been more, structured, stubborn, or inflexible. So I'm feeling like this Emperor is your past influence. One of the possible meanings here is that some of you have been a little bit rigid or conservative about the way you were exploring either your relationships or other stuff in your life, and now it's like you're opening up your options, you're opening the doors, you're seeing a little bit a little bit more than what you were seeing before in terms of what you could actually achieve and do. And I feel like some of you, this road opener is actually very beneficial to bring here more support, more health and wealth as well. I feel like some of you, even in terms of relationships, the options you're making right now to be perhaps a little bit more open-minded, or a little bit more, have something here more diverse, more experimental with your relationships. Those of you that are able to just open up here a little bit more, where you have been more tight and more rigid, this is going to bring here some sort of positive influence as well in the way you're then receiving, you know, other type of positive experiences, such as your the way you're manifesting financial independence, financial growth, the way you are manifesting confidence in your own skin, the way you are manifesting, the success and achievement and accomplishments of all sorts that you want to have. So it feels like the key of success for you, Capricorn, in January depends on your ability to open up, and explore a little bit more, and also to connect with different experiences and different type as well of people. So it's like you're opening up as well your circle of friends. Perhaps you're dealing and talking and engaging in situations with personality types that you wouldn't before, or you are open again to do things with your current friends and partners that again seem a little bit different or wild or different, or unique, unconventional to the type of person that perhaps you were some months ago. And I feel like this is, a consequence and an effect for some of you Capricorns of this huge transformation some of you have been making. And some of you have been and are being aided and helped in this process of transformation by the hand of love. So love, in all type of forms, is an energy that might be presented as being very helpful to bring out another version of you that is much more trustworthy and confident, in terms of the best that you have to offer, and also seeking the best that is out there, for you to encounter and experience. And it's almost like love is truly having an effect, that it's not just about healing, it's really making you different. Some of you are really profoundly changed or about to be because of a special encounter. Some of you have been dealing with karmic issues as well, and it's almost like January brings some sort of wrap up of karmic ties and situations and lessons that maybe have not been yet fully dealt with, or you're not done with. But January feels like this completion phase as well for some of you when it comes to karmic complicated situations that you have been trying to be free from. There's this an energy of some of you Capricorns not wanting to waste time, and you are advised to also be on top of situations, to not miss on things, to not be, it's not a time to be sloppy, lazy, procrastinating, because there's a lot going on that is to your benefit, and that is again going to add important bits of energy to something huge that is about to happen. It's almost like simple things during perceived simple things during January. They're not simple, they are adding up here to a bigger picture that it's amazing, because this energy of the Lovers is really about establishing some type of connection, not only with another but internally, some type of connection with your whole being that makes you feel whole, complete, secure within your own being. And so when we feel secure within our own being, we are unstoppable. We feel like we can achieve the greatest of the greatest and the highest of the highest. Why? Because our self-esteem and our notion of our values and of our capabilities is on maximum, right? So that's that thing about January for some of you being about you being, on your A game, you being you operating with your full potential, with an energy that is just so rich and abundant on its own that it's going to obviously extend to the outside, and the things that you're doing, and the things that you're craving, and the things that you're wanting, because you are starting to feel so good. I feel like some of you that have not felt great lately, that have not felt like you were in the best energies, that is about to change. And I feel like strongly it's because an emotional, meaningful, colorful experience. And obviously, it's going to change for all of you. Some of you, it's going to be a romantic, association. Others of you, it's going to be a friendship. Others of you, it's going to be your creative work. Others of you, it's going to be just, inspiration on its own, a new source of inspiration that allows you again to expose here something of your nature that has been concealed, that you have been resisting. Okay, Nine of Wands in your unconscious. So there's still a little bit of a stubbornness energy, a defensiveness to actually fully show something, okay, to the outside, that it's very positive. It's like the Six of Wands is in the heart of your reading. So it's like, you're a winner. You have all it takes to win. You have all it takes to accomplish. You have all it takes to, set an intention and make it happen. But perhaps you have not really been, I feel like you have not been giving your all into something that you could have done more or better. There's something here about you could have done something or you could have given more. Again, the Nine of Wands is an energy that holds back because it has been burnt before, because it's very suspicious energy, has a lot of trust issues, is very in a way has a tendency to be a little bit paranoid, to be a little bit skeptical as well. So your skepticism has been what's I feel for some of you holding you back. For others of you, it's just a feeling of not trusting. And so when we don't trust love, relationships, life, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, is obviously we also don't trust something within us, because when we're fully, connected and at peace with our own and empowered, that again is an extension of what we're going to see outside of us. So again, if you have had throughout 2019 huge trust issues in whichever way, there's a resemblance, there's a reflection, I'm sorry, to that problem, of something on your own that most likely you have not been trusting. And I feel like it has to deal with your potential to win at something, to accomplish something, to succeed at something. Something that stands out, that makes you, really stand out in the crowd, that makes you visible at the eyes of the world, that makes you shine, that makes you incredible and unique and, attractive. Perhaps some of you have been hiding or shying away from being in the public eye, or from having something you are very good and talented at doing, because of the scrutiny that might come from it, or because of the people you would have to deal with, the attention, not wanting to deal with perhaps the attention that something would bring, because you don't trust people, or you don't trust something associated with the natural effect that would come you winning at something. And you can put this energy to great big accomplishment and achievements like worldwide fame, or you can put this to anything that feels, your own victory, your own personal small victory that would make obviously positive changes around you, and perhaps people at a less scale, but still it would make perhaps your friends want to be more with you, hang out more with you, or your family, or attract new people, or work with more people because your work is doing well, your business is doing well, or you're networking because of all of the success that you could accomplish. It's almost like a feeling like you have been cutting here your own wings of success, because I don't feel like you're afraid to fly. I feel like you don't want to. It's like, again, an energy of you don't want to, again, the emperor can be so tough and rigid with the things he knows that are his own, control, are under his own control. It's the reality, the known reality, where he holds some authority. So it's like, to fly, to spread your wings and fly and explore, it's about exploration. It's not about domain yet. And I feel like you have not wanted to leave something for something else because of that feeling of the unknown, that you don't trust, and again, that it's not yet established, that it's not yet proved to be, what ideally you would like it to be. So again, we go back to the energy of skepticism. I also feel like you have a very good, like, critical eye during January. So you're very perfectionist, and you're able to spot where problems and flaws are, and, properly fix them, okay, make them better, solve situations and problems that you're seeing are flawed. In terms of your work, again, work and self-image as well, I feel like you're very good during January at spotting, the imperfections, and trying to make, something optimal, excellent. Some of you are really wanting to achieve perfection as well in January with something. It could be with yourselves, it could be with an experience, it could be with work, it could be with anything you're involved with. You're seeking mastery here, of sorts. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.